Hello, friends. Uh, Today we are on concluding lecture on admission of partner. In that, so far, in the previous three lectures, we saw that various types of accounting treatment which is to be given while solving the problem on admission. So let us summarize that, because today I will be taking two problems in which I will be solving or showing you the problem where we have to find out sacrificing ratio. How to find out this? I have already told you. I have given you examples of how to find out sacrificing ratio and when to find out sacrificing ratio and to whom the amount of goodwill received should be distributed. But with question consisting of this adjustment and solution of that complete problem, that I will be doing today. And second problem I will be discussing, I will be showing you answer, and that is goodwill account raised and written off. So when this adjustment is given in the question, how to solve the problem. So now let us in 5 minutes revise whatever we have done, because today will be the last concluding lecture for admission of partner. So in the earlier stages I told you that which effects are to be given while solving admission problem. For example, first point, when reserve fund or general reserve or profit and loss account, when given in the balance sheet of the liability side, this amount belongs to old partners. So this you have to give, means credit to old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Journal entry is general reserve or P&L account debit to old partners capital account. Entry for crediting reserve to old partners in their old ratio. If profit and loss account is given on the asset side, it is a loss. This also will be shared by old partners only, and the entry will be old partners capital account debit to profit and loss account. Entry for loss debited to old partners in their old ratio. This is for first part. Second part, open revaluation account or profit and loss adjustment account, and in this show the difference in the increase or decrease in liability or appreciation or depreciation in the assets. So at the time of admission, assets are brought to its present value. So valuer or partners will decide the values or assets and liabilities on the date of admission. So if in first thing you must record difference in revaluation account and revised value or new value in the new balance sheet. First rule. So if there is decrease in the asset or depreciation in the asset, it represents loss to the partners. So revaluation account will be debited. If there is appreciation in the asset, the difference appreciated amount will be credited to revaluation account. Similarly, if there is increase in the liability it is a loss, it will be shown on the debit side of revaluation, and if there is decrease in the liability, it's a profit or gain will be shown on the credit side of revaluation account. After this, if there are any unrecorded assets or liabilities are recorded, brought in books of accounts, so you have to give effect accordingly. So if there is increase in there will be a increase always if unrecorded assets are brought in the books of account, because in the balance sheet that amount will not be reflected. It will have zero value. So if it is brought in books of accounts, it means there will be appreciation in the asset, and hence it will be credited to revaluation account. If unrecorded liability is brought in the books of accounts, so it is a loss, increase in the liability, the amount will be debited to revaluation account. Thus, close revaluation account, find out profit or loss, which will be transferred to old partners capital account old ratio. Now, then I told you the treatment of goodwill. When goodwill is brought in by a new partner in cash, when goodwill is raised and written off. That is already discussed. We have solved the problems. Small problems we have solved. And now we are coming to next part, and that is when sacrificing ratio is given in the question. So if the question gives sacrificing ratio, so this problem how to solve? First of all, as I told you, sacrificing ratio is to be found out only if new partner is bringing goodwill in cash. If goodwill is raised, goodwill is written off, there is no need to find out sacrificing ratio, because only when goodwill is brought in by new partner in cash, that is to be distributed, credited to old partners. Now let us see one problem which was asked in your board exam, and that I will be showing you the answer to this question. Let us try to discuss the problem. Now see, uh, see, this is the problem which was asked in February 2015. Akash and Suraj are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2013 was as follows. Asset side, land and building, furniture, debtors, plant, stock, cash. On the liability side, capital of Akash 50, Suraj 50, outer column 1 lakh, general reserve 10,000, bills payable 17,000, sundry creditors 16,000. Now see, I have done some marking over here. Furniture I have marked, bills payable I have marked, creditors I have marked. Now this marking is done because these amounts are not getting changed. There is no adjustment or information regarding this. So as I told you, if there is no change, same figure will be recorded or shown in the new balance sheet. See here, I have shown here bills payable 60,000, 17,000, creditors 60,000, no change. So before you start doing whatever there is unchanged figures, you should directly show in the new balance sheet. Similarly, furniture 2,100. See, here it is. No change. Write down in your balance, so it will help you to tally the balance sheet without any waste of time. So now coming to the next adjustment. Now, I will read the adjustment first. On 1st April 2013, Sanjay is admitted in the partnership on the following terms. Sanjay should bring rupees 2000 as capital for 1/5 share in future profit and goodwill 1500. If this is the question and if this sacrificing ratio is not given, as I told you, distribute goodwill to old partners in old ratio because that becomes sacrificing ratio. So, but since in this question the new profit sharing ratio is given 2:1:1, so this is that is why you will have to find out sacrificing ratio for distributing goodwill. Coming back to the question, plant and machinery 5%, stock 10%, land and building to be depreciated 10%. Now, first you give the effects of changes in the assets and liabilities shown in the revaluation account and new balance sheet, new figure. The land and building is 35,000. There is depreciation of 10%. So reduction in the value, loss shown on the debit side. New figure in the new balance sheet. See here, 35,000 less 3,500, outer column 3,500. Now coming to next adjustment, debtors 63,000. Adjustment says that reserve for doubtful debts should be provided at 5%. So again there is reduction by 5%. So 3150 debited to revaluation account and deduct it from debtors and 5% of 63,000, deduct it, new figure will be reflected here. Next, plant and machinery 49,000. Adjustment says plant and machinery to be depreciated by 5% and stock by 10%. So again there is reduction. So plant and machinery reduced by 5%, stock by 10%. So it will be recorded on the debit side of revaluation account because it is a loss, and deduct it from plant and machinery. New figure will be here. Stock, new figure will be here. And then this is also done by us. Now close this account. Since debit side is more, there is a loss on revaluation, debited to partners capital account in their profit, old profit sharing ratio, old partners capital account debit, old partners capital account debit to revaluation account. So it will be shown on the debit side of partners capital account. Now, so revaluation account is over. We are given the effects. Now coming to general reserve. So general reserve, as I told you, this amount belongs to old partners. So the entry will be general reserve account debit to old partners capital account in their old ratio. So it will come on the credit side of partners capital account. Opening balance, write down opening balance here. Reserve on the credit side. New partner is bringing 2,000 as capital. It is given he brings 2,000 as capital, and then coming to cash. Now comes the question of distribution of goodwill of 1,500. So new partners ratio is 1/4. 1/4 of Sanjay is admitted. See, it is a printing mistake. It is 1/4. It is. He has been given 1/4 share in new profit sharing as a profit share. So here, if you see the ratios, new profit sharing ratio will be 2:1:1. That is 1/4 is for old new partner. Now, how to find out sacrificing ratio? I told you, apply the formula. Sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. I have given in my notes, working note, since goodwill is received in cash, we have to find out sacrificing ratio. In this ratio, goodwill will be distributed among old partners. So sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. So old ratio is 3/5, new ratio is 2/4. Sacrifice made by Akash is 2/20. Sacrifice made by Suraj, old ratio 2/5, new ratio 1/4, 3/20. So sacrifice made by partners is in the ratio of 2:3. So in this ratio, goodwill will be credited to old partners in sacrificing ratio. 1,500 entry goodwill account debit to Akash Capital 3:2 ratio, 2:3 ratio, right? So now coming to next part. So then close partners capital account and give it to show the amount in the new balance sheet. It will be reflected here. 1,01,500. This is over. Cash account opening balance 9,200. Sanjay's capital brought in by him, cash account debit to Sanjay's capital, and goodwill brought in by him, cash account debit to goodwill account. Total is 12,700. This is how you have to tally the balance sheet. So I have covered a problem where the sacrificing ratio is to be found out. Now next problem is now last problem I will be discussing is regarding goodwill raise and written off. See, board, Maharashtra board is testing your knowledge. In every year, almost all years, they are asking different adjustment. So you are perfect in all the adjustments or not, that is tested. So you have to be always go on solving problem based on this type of adjustment. Now for example, sacrifice ratio का 5 problems solve कर दो. For example, in my notes, I have given 5 problems. In textbook, there are 2 problems. Again, board, there are problems. So, on each topic, as I told you, you should solve about 70 to 75 problems. That will cover. So, what I am doing, I am taking one adjustment, explaining that, and then solving that problem. So that based on this, you go on searching the questions, and एक type का सब problem साथ में हो गया. दूसरा type का, so that you will be perfect in that adjustments. Now, today I am going ahead, and I will be taking one problem where goodwill is raised and written off. See, while explaining the treatment of goodwill, I have given you the examples, how to find out that goodwill, that I have done with some examples. But now I am doing the problem where this adjustment is given and how to solve that problem when this adjustment comes. That was done for practicing how to find out goodwill written off. We saw methods of finding out goodwill. That is, goodwill if amount is not given. In your syllabus, there are 2 methods. And actually, when you go ahead, you will have 3-4 more methods of finding out goodwill. But in your syllabus, there are only 2 methods. And those are goodwill on the finding out goodwill or valuation of goodwill on the basis of average profit And second, finding out goodwill on the basis of super profit method. So two methods, average profit method, super profit method. I have done 3344 problems. I have shown you how to find out. But let us try to solve one problem so that finding out goodwill will be revised, and how to complete the problem when such adjustment is given. Now let us try to understand this problem so that everything is covered. See, whatever available resources with me, I am trying to do the practice with you. During our this hard situation, corona situation, whatever, it is a sort of social work I am doing for the student community, and that is what I am. Now so far I have completed 20 lectures on this. I am taking economics and accounts. In economics I have completed almost 3 chapters. Now today I will be completing second chapter of your accounts, and that is admission of goodwill. Now let us try to understand the adjustment. This was also asked in your board exam. Now, see, this is July 2016. Following is the balance sheet of Harish and Girish. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2013. Creditors, bills payable, profit and loss account, capitals of Harish, Girish, 1 lakh, 1 lakh 40. Cash in hand, 37,000. Stock, 21,000. Debtors gross, 46. Less RTD 6. Outer column for 40,000 net figure. Equipments, furniture, 25. Plant 85. Building 1 lakh 20. Now let us go ahead. They admitted Shirish on 1st April on the following conditions. For his 1/3 share in future profit, Shirish brings 2 lakhs as his capital. It is decided to raise goodwill by 90,000 and write off fully after Shirish admission. So goodwill raised and written off, not to be shown in books of accounts. This is what we are going to discuss more. Equipments and plant to be depreciated by 20% and 10% respectively, and building to be appreciated by 15%. Bills payable were retired for 35,000. Retired means paid. All debtors are considered good. Furniture of the book value of 12,000 was taken over by Harish at 40% of the book value. So this adjustment I have not discussed during my previous lecture, and that is why I took this problem. So this I will be explaining in detail. So now P&L account is given. This will go to old partners. Now if you see the question, profit sharing ratio of old partners is not given. So it means profits are to be shared equally. This is the rule. So if profit sharing ratios are not given in the question, if problem is silent on this, it will be treated as equal. So that is why profit and loss is credited to old partners in old ratio. Now we will see other adjustments, and then we'll complete the problem of revaluation account. We'll go, and then we'll go to next. Now Uh, See here, equipment and plant to be depreciated by 20 and 10%. So there is reduction in the value. So equipment reduction 2400, plant 8500. So there is reduction. Now it will be deducted from assets and net figure will be shown here. Now similarly, in case of equipment, same thing, reduction, outer column net figure. Now coming to building, there is appreciation. Appreciation is 18,000, that is 15% of land and building. So again there is increase, appreciation, it will be added, new figure will come here. Now bills payable are retired. Now the amount of bills payable is 46,000. Out of this, 35,000 is paid. So amount paid is less than book value. So there is a profit of 11,000, decrease in the liability at the time of payment. So there is decrease in the liability. It is shown on the credit side. Try to understand again. As per balance sheet, bills payable is 46,000. As per the bills payable, amount paid is 35,000. So this 35,000 is paid. So the amount will be deducted from cash account. But in the process of payment, there was reduction in the liability. So profit 11,000, it is credited to revaluation account. Now second thing is that debtors are 6,000, net value is 40,000. So adjustment says all debtors are considered good. So there is no RDD. So there is increase in the value of asset by 6,000. It is shown here because it was gross 46, net 40. So this is no longer required. So outer column will be 46,000. There is decrease in the liability 6,000 to be shown on the credit side of revaluation account. And net figure will come here 46,000. So now very important and new adjustment which was asked in your exam was furniture of the book value of 12,000 was taken over by Harish at 40% of book value. Now furniture given in the question is 21,000. Try to understand. Again I am repeating. Furniture given in the question in the balance sheet is 46,000. Furniture is, 25,000. I am sorry. Furniture is 25,000. So, see here, I have done working. Furniture is 25,000. Out of that, 40% of 25,000, no, 12,000 of book value, 12,000 of the book value. So out of 25,000 balance sheet value, 12,000 of the balance sheet value is taken over at 40%. Again I am repeating, out of 25,000 book value, balance sheet value, value of 12,000 was taken over by one partner Harish at 40%. So the value price at which was taken over by partner is 4,800. So there is reduction in the value of asset which is loss, it will be appearing on the debit side of revaluation account. So the journal entry is, if you want, you can write down revaluation account debit, partners capital account debit, to furniture account 12,000. So revaluation account debit 7,200, partners capital account debit, debit the receiver, debit to furniture, furniture is going out, so credit what goes out. Now what about remaining part? See, out of 25,000, 12,000 is gone. It is taken over by partner. So remaining amount 13,000, there is no change in the balance sheet. So the value of 13,000 is as it is. So no change. So what is the rule? If there is no change, it will come in the new balance sheet as it is. So this was the adjustment asked in your board exam. So again I will repeat if you want to revise. The furniture given in the question was 25,000. Out of that, 12,000 value of furniture was taken over by one partner at 40% of that. So taken over value is 4,800. There is loss in the process, debited to revaluation account and debit to partners capital account. Remaining unchanged amount which is not touched, which is not at all, there is no adjustment for this. So that will be as it is and will be shown in the new balance sheet. Now, so this is what we have done so far. Now coming to last adjustment, and that is treatment of goodwill. Now I will read adjustment again. The adjustment says that it is decided to raise goodwill by 90,000 and write it off fully after Shiri's admission. So you have to pass two entries. Goodwill account debit to old partners, old ratio. First entry you know. For raising the goodwill, the entry is goodwill account debit to old partners capital account, old ratio. Old ratio is 1:1 equal because ratio is not given in the question. Now second part of it, write off goodwill. So the rule says, as I already told you, goodwill should be written off in new profit sharing ratio among all partners. So goodwill raised to be credited to old partners in the old ratio. Goodwill will be written off and debited in new PSR 1:1:1 among all partners in the ratio of 1:1. Calculation of new PSR is as under. So first find out what is the formula to find out new ratio. New ratio is equal to, as already we have discussed, combined ratio into old ratio. Now to find out combined ratio left to Harish and Girish after admission of Shirish is 1 minus 1/3. Out of 1, 1/3 is given to him. So combined ratio left to old partners 2/3. So new ratio of Harish, combined ratio into old ratio 2/3 into 1/2 old ratio is 1/3. Now new ratio of Girish, combined ratio into old ratio 2/3 into 1/3 is equal to 1:3. 1/3. So the new ratio is 1:1:1. Now what accounting entry I told you for writing of goodwill? Goodwill is to be written off among all partners in their new ratio. So new ratio is 1:1:1. Goodwill amount is 90,000. So the entry will be all partners capital account debit, Harish capital account debit, 1 upon 3, 90,000 into 1 upon 3. Equal it is actually. So Girish 30, Shirish 30. So this is the entry to be passed. And another rule is that when goodwill is written off, it will not come in the new balance sheet because we have passed two entries. One by debiting goodwill and another is by crediting it. So goodwill raise, goodwill account debit to all partners and written off all partners to goodwill. So goodwill account will not come in the new balance sheet. Goodwill account will come in the new balance sheet only when goodwill is raised. So this is what is covered in our lecture. There is all types of adjustments we have covered. Now coming to the concluding part of our lecture is that, see, whenever we are now, I'll be starting retirement of partnership firm, but try to understand now some topics. Now, for example, in case of admission, retirement, death, you have to prepare evaluation account as it is in this case, in the case of admission. General reserve, P&L account given the liability side or asset side, the treatment is same, but in case of profit or loss on revaluation, in case of retirement and death, it will be credited to all partners. But remember, prepare evaluation account as it is. But the entry for this revaluation profit or loss, it will be distributed or debited or credited in case of loss or profit to all partners. In case of death of a partner, distribute this credit profit to all partners including retiring or deceased partner. See, this is common thing, means there is nothing new, but this you have to remember to whom the profit or loss should be given or credited or debited. Similarly, in case of general reserve P&L account, credit reserves P&L account credit balance to all partners. In case of death of a partner, credit reserve fund, general reserve P&L to all partners, and if it is on the asset side, debit to all partners. So in case of admission, it will be debited credited to two partners, but in case of retirement and death, it will be distributed among all partners including retiring or deceased partner. Now in case of dissolution, realization account is to be prepared, but profit on revaluation, realization or loss on realization will be credited in case of real profit among all partners. If there is realization loss, it will be debited to all partners. Similarly, general reserve P&L account on the liability side will be credited to all partners. If P&L account is given on the asset side, it is a loss, will be debited to all partners. So there are certain things which are common, but while passing the entry or distributing, that is not, that you have to remember. Now with this, let me conclude before I tell you. See, as I told you that I am conducting home tuitions or group tuitions in Borivali Kasturba Park. I am giving my notes. I'll show you my book, notes in which it consists of problems. See, these are my notes which I give it to the students. This is CS tutorial. I am teaching 11, 12, FY, SY, DY, MCOM part 1 Hotel Management, NOS. Now, for example, in case of admission, I will show you that how I am covering my problems. Admission 34 page. See in all, I have covered 21 problems. Now, not 21, it is about 25 problems. Now, in that, I give problem in which sacrificing ratio is to be found out, problem in which you have to find out sacrificing ratio. Then, uh, when unrecorded liabilities are paid at the time of admission. Now, when P&L account is given on the asset side and there are unrecorded assets, part of general reserve to be maintained as RDD. So, almost various types of adjustments are covered when current account of all partners is given. So, this was asked in our exam February 2020, and when liability is paid. So, this is how you have to bifurcate the problems. I have bifurcated and I have made the student to practice the problem. Now, so one more thing, I have written book on my this. It was published in December 2019. Key to Success. S.B. Jamkhedkar. Now, this is last minute study. This was last minute study means only board questions and expected questions I have covered. And apart from that, I am writing books on for IGNOU students. My books will be published in 2-3 months. Accountancy, FYBCom, Accountancy 2, second year, auditing, second year, costing, third year, elements of income tax, third year. Now, apart from this, I am going to publish 4 books of new syllabus of Maharashtra government, which will be coming in due course of time. So in all, my 9 books will be coming, so that will be helpful to you. So tomorrow I will be talking on economics, and if time permits, I might start with supply analysis of supply.